Matt LaFay featuring Chelsea Amber, You Are Peace. I'm Holly Taylor, here for Good Company, and here joining us is a Good Company correspondent, Robyn Roste. How are you? And let me say, happy Thanksgiving Day long weekend.
You beat me to it. Happy Thanksgiving.
I know, I had to jump the gun there. I wanted to be first. So are you ready for the weekend?
I am ready. We have some family get-togethers planned, and we're doing side dishes. That's my big contribution this year. So I feel ready. I'm going to blow everyone away with my sweet potatoes.
Yes, for me, it is not Thanksgiving without sweet potatoes. You just need them, especially with like brown sugar on top, and it melts.
I don't know. I can't do that.
You can't?
It triggers these memories from childhood. I have to do something different.
All right. I've made sweet potato gnocchi before.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun to make. So maybe you can try that. Thank you.
I usually just do I really like that because I'm like pretty basic. I do just like a flat sheet and do some roasting with like nice spices and that. But this sounds more interesting.
Yeah. Well, do you remember with the pandemic when we had to try to make the best of horrible situations and how you're trying to be thankful and yet you're watching your family eat on Zoom? That was neat. That was a neat experience that we all lived through. Our family did a challenge, and it was that you had to incorporate sweet potato into your entire meal. And so instead of a pasta, we did a sweet potato gnocchi.
Wow. That's incredible. I've never heard of that challenge.
Yeah. I don't know. We were just trying to have fun. It was like, here's all the ingredients you have to incorporate into this meal, and sweet potato is one of them. And you know what?
Yeah.
For like our first year of being forced to be apart for Thanksgiving, it's kind of a fond memory.
Yeah, look at that.
So it's like finding the silver lining.
Yes, which is not something we should take for granted. It is very important.
Yeah, kind of looking for those little things, because I feel right now there's so many serious conversations happening. There's a lot going on across our country, a lot of people struggling, and in these seasons of let's be thankful and I have an attitude of gratitude, which I've said many times on the show, sometimes it can come across as though you're not being authentic. You're not being real to where you're at.
Yeah, with so many big things going on, it feels, almost disingenuous to be like having this positive outlook. And like it's a really hard balance, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you want to be grateful, and then yet you hear about all the people downtown Toronto who have no home. And then you're just like, oh man, that's tough. Yeah. How do we help them? What can we do?
Yeah.
And it kind of layers this human and hardship level to your Thanksgiving, right?
It is a heavy weight. Yeah, it adds this like kind of somber fog over any kind of celebration.
Yeah, but the good thing about emotions is that they can coexist, so that's a win. But how have you learned or discovered how to try to make it not disingenuous, but like you're, even in a bad situation, you truly feel gratitude and thankful?
Yeah, because honestly, it isn't biblical to be just sad all the time. Like it says, have a grateful heart, right? Like it's very clear that we should be thankful at all times. And so how do we live, with that balance of there are really awful things happening that we should be taking seriously, but also being super grateful. And I think it comes down to just having this understanding that in the end, like God will make everything work together for good. We have to trust that, we have to believe that, but also to know that there are these little blessings every day that are happening in amongst the really tough stuff. And I think like the Gen Z is calling it the glimmers. And I kind of love it. Yeah.
It kind of feels
silver lining.
Yeah. It's like shimmery, the little glimmers.
Shimmery. Yeah. The glimmer. Yeah. Of this, just like hope for a better day. Right. And so it's everything from, like your dog was sweet and cuddled up with you. You smelled a beautiful pumpkin spice aroma. You had, it's a gloomy, rainy day, and then the sun shines on you and you get this like warmth on your face. It's those kind of little moments that can easily be missed, but they're these moments of like almost happiness, like this small happiness that you can just remember that there are good things with the bad.
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of feel like there's been generations before us that really embraced the idea of taking time to smell the roses. And I think having those intentional moments of pause and just experiencing those little things that we are blessed to experience can really make a ho-hum, straightforward kind of day just have a little extra bit of lift.
It also helps. Yeah, it really puts you in the moment. So you're in the present. And it also reminds you, like, there's a bigger story here. It's not just the bad things that are happening. There's also good. We don't have to be a victim of our circumstance. We can rise above it, even though, it's not easy. It doesn't feel good, but like we can, the Lord is our strength, and we can really like use that to find that better outlook, to find those little glimmers, and to find hope in kind of a despairing kind of time that we're in.
All right. What are some glimmers you've seen lately?
Well, this morning I had a really nice cup of coffee, and it really gave me a lot of happiness. I'm still thinking about it, actually.
Well, see, that's great. A good old cup of coffee that just hits the spot.
Just hits the spot. I took an extra minute to brew like a nice cup. Like, so sometimes I'll just do something quick, but I brewed a nice cup and I really appreciated it. So I was really glad I took the extra minute.
Hey, I love that. Okay, I got a little quiz for you.
Okay.
I talked about before, it's the autumn bucket list. So out of these 5, which can you check off your autumn bucket list? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, have you curled up with a book?
Audiobook, yes.
Okay, that works. Have you put on a cozy sweater?
Yes, 100%.
Have you gone for a walk in the rain?
No.
Okay. How about, have you ordered a fall drink?
Have I? Yes. But I did it before fall. So does that count?
Totally counts. Okay,
yes.
All right. And have you eaten something pumpkin flavored?
I have. Absolutely.
Look at you. You're just killing this autumn bucket list.
Yeah, I am a fall queen.
There you go. Oh, what I love about this is that it takes your bucket list, it brings it down to not just like, what grandiose things did you do? Because sometimes we just don't have the energy for it. And by creating small moments that, the little glimmers, things we can appreciate about the season, makes it for a much more realistic bucket list to attain in these days.
You know what I love too is that like the taking a walk in the rain, like normally I'd be like, it's raining, I'm not going out, and I'd be like kind of grumpy, but now it's on my bucket list, so I can look forward to that. Like, yes, it's raining, let's check that off.
I like it, a type A personality kind of gal. Hey, however you need to make it work, have at her. Robyn, thank you so much for popping in today to talk about how we can reframe some of the things that we're experiencing to find the glimmers so that we truly can be thankful this Thanksgiving season.
Absolutely. Thanks, Holly.